Yo, hi everyone, twitch.tv/Gamesager here. So I'm going to show you how to beat the final interceptor boss, the frostwalker. So this boss at first is really hard. If your teammates aren't coordinated, if people don't know what they're doing, it is basically impossible to do. So I'm going to show you what to do so that everybody doing this is on the same page, and then once everyone knows what to do, it will be easy. So the way this works, the first thing you need to do is you need to establish in the text chat, if you were with randoms, who is going to pick up the fire. Only one person should be doing it unless an emergency happens. And the way this works is at 7 minutes and 25 seconds, this boss is going to freeze everybody. You're going to wipe. At 4 minutes and 30 seconds, the boss is going to freeze everybody. You're going to wipe. And I assume at 1:30, boss is going to freeze everybody and you're going to wipe. I'm not exactly sure about the last one because I always kill him in 1 or 2 of the wipes. And I'm showing you my point of view, and I am the one who is picking up the fire orbs. So what you need to do, the easiest way I found to do this is have at least one player go up on top of this pillar that you see me at and shoot the balls on top of his head. So every part you break on this boss drops a fire orb. You need 6 fire orbs to turn it into a flame, which will unfreeze your teammates in the wipe mechanic, and the person who has the flames will not get frozen. There are 3 balls on the top of his head. Each one of those balls drops 4 fire orbs, okay? So since you need 6, what I've been doing, which is making this a lot easier, is I break them from up here, and so you could break the side ones once each, which is 4 orbs each, and then there's a one in the middle. You break that, and then it exposes his brain, and you could break his brain and drop another 4 orbs. His shoulders drop 2 orbs each, and then his face probably drops 4. I end up never really breaking his face.
Pick him up, Haven. If I go
and the easiest way I found to do this is literally break all of them as fast as you can in the beginning before he enrages for the first time, so they're just littered all over the map. They don't disappear, but you have to make sure nobody on your team is picking them up and wasting them. If you pick them up too early, they do end up draining, and also if you pick them up early, the boss hitting you or you going underneath the boss, all of those could make you lose the fire orbs. Like, you'll see a little buff on your side. Mine has a little fire and then a number next to it. That's how many you have. Yeah, the goal is break as many parts as possible really fast. The ones on top of his head are the ones that drop the most, but they're also the hardest to hit, so having someone way up there and just like not taking aggro, sniping them, or long range weaponing them is just really good. And then what you want to do if you are the runner is around 8 minutes or so, you're going to go collect 5 of the fire orbs and then stand next to a 6th one. If you are not with a party, you can type in the text chat, group up on me at 7:30. So establishing like teamwork and telling people what to do and like getting everyone on the same page is really important. If you see teammates just like picking up the orbs even though you told them all this already, just leave. There's no point. You are going to lose. Just stop wasting your time. Just leave.
Finally, dude.
If he ends up enraging before you have 6 fire orbs on the floor, also just leave. And that is why I found it best to just break as many of the things as possible, drop a ton of them on the floor right away. And the easiest way I found to do that is to snipe from up on top of that pillar, since I have the infinite ammo sniper build from my other video. If you want to go watch that, makes it 1,000 times easier because it's like 3 shots to break each one. They're really hard to hit though.
Again soon.
Like, I don't know if they expect you to be freaking Shroud on this boss, but he's got some crazy weak spots. They're hard to hit. But yeah, so everyone should be grouping up at 7:30, but if they don't, your teammates will get frozen. If you were the runner who has the orbs, you're going to need to run to your teammates and unfreeze them, or they will be an insta-wipe. They don't just die and go on the floor. They get wiped back, and it takes away one of your revives. But when this boss does enrage, you cannot make him leave enrage. He will not leave enrage on a timer. He stays enraged until every single one of his kneecaps is busted. You got to bust his kneecaps. They are very hard to hit. It is very annoying. Most of the time, the times you're going to get damage into them is when he is standing completely still. I believe that if you have clairvoyance, which is a ultimate beam rifle that causes 70% slow, it's probably one of the best guns in the entire game for this. I think of it as like the divinity from Destiny. I want to get it really bad because it causes skill debuff, causes slow. You could put the 50% defense debuff on it, electric. You can make that thing a divinity from Destiny for sure.
5.
But yeah, that's what you do. Then after you get him out of enrage, just funnel damage into him, and then around like 5:20 or so, start collecting fire orbs again. Get to 5, get the 6 at around 4:30, and have everybody group up on you. And you're good. If they don't group up on you, go run to them. But yeah, getting everyone on the same page, making sure no one's picking up orbs that's not supposed to, that is how you beat this boss. If you have anybody in there that is refusing to listen to the text chat or anything, you're done. Just leave. If they want to run, that's fine, whatever. If you see them collecting them and they're doing it right, that's fine. But if they're not, like, the second you see someone else go for it, you don't, right? But then if you see them like picking them up and still fighting and then losing them to the boss or something, and it's obvious that they don't know what they're doing, again, just leave. You're wasting your time. This is a very coordinated fight. You need people to understand that they cannot just pick these orbs up whenever they want to. Honestly, I found that teaching people it in the text chat and then getting those people to stay with you into the next round, so you're basically, when you are in randoms and you're not in a team, you are having people that don't know what they're doing yet. They will learn really fast. It's really easy to learn once you know what you're doing. And then if you get them on the same page as you and you restart, you will beat this eventually, like 4 or 5 tries probably, but you need to get people on the same page. So yeah, if you are grouping with randoms, you don't have a party, getting everyone on the same page, teaching everybody what to do, and then restarting while everybody knows what to do, you will beat it.
That was perfect.
Really cool boss design, really hard boss, honestly, with randoms. With a party, really easy. If you follow my trick here, just go on that really high place, make sure you don't get aggro so he doesn't destroy the pillar, and just destroy the 3 orbs on his head and destroy the brain once. You could board the brain and knock him down if you want to too. That works. After you end the enraging mechanic and you have like 3 minutes, just funnel damage into him, get all your burst damage into him as much as you can, but then be ready, you know, around like 1 minute before you have to start collecting orbs, and be smart about it. Make sure you're playing your time correctly. And that's pretty much it. It's actually not that hard. It is hard with randoms, but it's not that hard of a fight. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. There will be more First Descendant content. I'm going to make a video of mistakes not to make when the game comes out. I'll make some things I've learned over the hours. I've already played like 120 hours of this game. Like, I know I'm a freaking nerd. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.